Welcome back to another episode of Money Talks with Dad. Hi, Dad.
Hey, daughter.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I missed you last week.
I don't know. I
Whatever
thought
it
the
was.
show was better without me.
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was pretty good.
I did have a nice view, like the opposite
The
direction.
opposite view?
Yeah.
You
It was
didn't let
weird.
Toby have my chair.
No, I was going to go straight to his head, and we all know it.
All right. So,
What are we doing today?
well, I love the show that you and Toby did,
Thanks.
except you forgot one part of the whole thing, which I wanted you to also guess, because Dustin does your budget and basically says, this is what you have to spend.
Yeah.
And you go through the app and you take care of your part.
Yeah.
But I was curious on what you thought those numbers would have been.
I don't know.
So I just, and there was a couple follow-up things I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
For strategies, because everybody's different. You have to find, and we did this like in season 1, you have to find what works for you.
For sure.
So the first category was groceries.
Okay.
How much on average do you guys budget per month for groceries?
I think it's like, I spend so much money on groceries. My children eat so many snacks. I think it's like 1,000, 900.
Yeah, I mean, you said 800, which I thought was really low. I was impressed.
Thanks, Dad.
Because in this economy,
Oh, Courtney just said it was 1,100.
1,100. Well, okay, here's a good tip.
Let's
on
hear it.
AI, in this case,
geez.
Copilot, which we're forced to use at work, you said 800.
Bum, bum, bum.
So always verify your AI.
Verify your sources.
So, all right, 1,100.
Courtney has an incredible memory, but also maybe a little bit me because I said that I was close to that number.
So, do you feel like it's gone up or down since? Well, your kids have a kind of an age gap, but as they've gotten older, do you feel like you're spending more or less on food than you were like when they were infants?
Well, I was able to breastfeed them, and I breastfed one, and I formula fed the other. But since they were like little, they eat their snacks now are not like little baby snacks. They want the granola bars, and they want the stuff like more is the answer.
Yeah. So that's like $250 per week ish. Because there's not always 4 weeks in a month. But
yeah, when I go to the grocery store, I usually go on Mondays. When everybody goes to work, it's lovely. The grocery stores are empty. And yeah, I think it's usually around $250 is what I'll usually spend.
So how do you keep track of that when you're in the store? Do you just guesstimate? Do you have a list? Like,
is that something people do? They like keep a running total as they're shopping?
Have you not? You shopped with your mom.
I think Mom does that in her head though. I don't know that she's ever out loud.
When we were like super, literally
Dad,
month to month.
I was so young. She might have been actually doing that.
You were like
Ain't
12.
No way. Dad, I was simply a baby. There's
So
no way I remember that.
She had two things. She would do her menu, knowing approximately what each meal costs.
Right.
So if we knew it was going to be a tight week because of other things that we'll talk about, she'd be doing the cheaper meals. And she'd know, okay, this meal is $8 in this one. But then she would have her calculator out. And as she was putting stuff in the cart, which now I think there's apps for that. I haven't found one, but I've seen people in the grocery store like scanning things.
Oh, okay.
And it's been telling them like, and I kind of glanced over and it was like showing them the total. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Just in, if you're in the grocery store with my dad, he's looking at your phone.
I mean, I was just like, what are you scanning? Like, because our issue is, so we use ChatGPT for some of the meals.
Check your resources.
Mom has, check your source because their serving size and calories are going to be wrong. But then we have like a Planet recipe / meal planning app.
Is that the name of the app? Planet? Okay.
And your mom finally gave me the password so I can actually see the recipes.
Wow, Dad.
And I'm moving up in the world. And then we were using OneNote for recipes. But long story short, we also have Alexa, which is what we add to our grocery list.
Yeah.
Well, there's like 3 things you have to go through to make your grocery list each week. And I'm like, can we not have an app
that's annoying.
that just takes your Alexa, your grocery, your miscellaneous groceries and your menu and is like, here's what you need to buy.
Yeah, that'd
be
cool.
Then, by the way, you probably have all these in your cabinet already. So
probably.
why don't you check these first?
Yeah.
that was still a sidebar. So I wasn't brave enough to say, hey, what app is that? But I was like, that's kind of cool. So do you just like, are you surprised when you're like, oh no, Dustin's going to kill me when they tell you the total?
No, just because I usually at this point now I've been doing this for so long, that I know it's roughly going to be anywhere from $200 to $300. I guess like, I don't know, at least the way that I do it is I just get whatever we're running low on, and then throughout the week I just add it. We have a Google, so I'm just like, hey Google, add this thing to the shopping list. And so we always have the same stuff in the house, and so does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you ever
like
get talked to about like, hey?
What? No, I've never gotten talked to before. I mean, yeah. If we go like overboard on snacks, it's usually a talk of like, hey, we need to like make sure the kids are not just only eating snacks all day. Because they're grazers. They don't want to eat. I told Blake it was lunchtime the other day, and I was like, buddy, it's time for lunch. And he's like, no, I'm hungry. And I'm like, yeah, I just said it's lunchtime, son. And he's like, I just want a snack. And I'm like, what if we had a snack, but it was bigger? You had more food. And he's like, I just want a snack. Yes. So it's those kind of situations where like we go through more snacks.
We've babysat him.
Yeah,
He's constantly in the cabinet. I'm always so hungry.
Always. And then you offer him anything that's
more substantial. I don't want lunch.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with that boy, but yes. Anyway.
And then I'm like, ooh, you want a snack with peanut butter on toast? Know, yes. Right? I'm like, okay, cool.
What if we had a snack
what if we
put... it was a steak? Like a snacky kind of steak.
I mean, literally. Just call it a snack. So
good idea.
I forget your answer from season 1, but we talked about this of the problem with shopping at Walmart is you might be getting dog food.
Oh, yeah.
You know, paper towels, napkins. Wait, you're a millennial. You don't use napkins.
You said napkin. You said paper towels twice.
Now that we're empty nesters, Mom's like, we should have napkins again.
Why?
I don't know.
Dad,
we're back to napkins. Cordy came over last night and we had actual napkins. I'm like, this is a change.
What do you need a napkin for? That's what a paper towel is.
It's better than paper towel. It's softer.
This is bad budgeting advice. I'm with Toby.
It's empty. It's money talks empty nester.
I'm gonna get Mom on here.
we can have softer things to wipe our mouth when we eat now than just a paper towel.
Get better paper towels. I don't know what to tell you.
But do you guys track groceries and what Mom always called household goods separate?
Yeah, we do. Okay. But I will say, I think even we do it different than Mom and Dad. Mom and my dad, who you might have met both of them.
I think I met him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I think we do it a little different. I think if I remember right, Mom used to put I think even paper towels like in her grocery budget. I might be wrong, but I thought she had done something where it was like stuff that. What about like paper plates?
Household goods.
I'm making this all up. I'm making this whole thing up
because the issue you run into is like groceries you have to eat.
Yeah.
You could not have paper plates. You can actually wash your dishes, you know, and those things she would get like even early Amazon days or Costco or something. Like it was easier for her to say, okay, I'm going to go get a month's supply of paper towels / napkins.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
You know, Kleenex, toilet paper, cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
And then, you know, each month then she would actually be able to go through and be like, cool, we don't need a lot of things this month, so I can take part of that budget and move it to a different category.
That's Dustin.
Yeah.
He does the moving of the money.
Right. So you guys do keep them separate.
Yeah, we do. Yes.
And
we have a pets budget. We have got the household budget, the grocery budget.
Yeah. Which we talked about last time when you get home from Walmart and you have this big long receipt, which is also, is there not an app that just says...
I think the Walmart app now, because now I use the Walmart app. I didn't used to because I was just like, I don't want another app. But I think now when you go into the receipt on the Walmart app, it breaks it up for you.
Yeah. Speaking of dumb AI.
Go on, Dad.
Alexa. We'll just slam Amazon now. We already slammed Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI.
Now we're not getting sponsored by them, Dad.
Yeah. we did our grocery shopping sometime this week. With all this cold weather, like I left the house twice in the last week. So.
Same.
All right.
Nice.
And one of them was to go to the grocery store and restock because we restocked last time, and now guess what? We're having another winter storm.
I know. Ugh, over it.
It was so dumb. Like it put tomato soup in produce, and it put
What?
It put something that was canned goods in baked goods. Like,
okay, come on, Alexa.
I know. We're like, I thought you said you got smarter. You've automatically put us into your new voice, which we did not sign up for, and all of a sudden it's like a new voice. And unfortunately, I think she's dumber. But
oh no, this just in, Alexa's dumb.
But anyways, you would think in this day and age we'd have an app that actually could take your menu, put it in the right section, so make grocery shopping easier.
That would be, I
also,
mean, alternatively, Dad, go grocery shopping more often so you just know where things are.
That's where I was going in like our /empty nester edition. Like I've been trying to help out more with cooking and grocery shopping, and so I've been shocked at how difficult it is to make a grocery list.
Oh, it's
terrible. How to decide what to have for dinner.
Every day. Then dinner comes around again the next day. It's so annoying.
And then also how expensive everything's gotten since 15 years ago. The last time maybe I grocery shopped was, I'm like, please.
I love that for you, Dad. I'm really happy for you.
Because Mom would be like, well, this is what we need for the budget. And I'm like, that seems like a lot, but whatever
if you say so.
So, good job on groceries.
Thanks.
You keep them separate from household goods.
Yeah.
You are experienced enough to know this is about my budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm still like a couple months into this grocery shopping thing where I'm like, oh, we barely got anything. And she's like, it's $225. I'm like, it's like 2 grocery boxes. Like this is only funny. 5 meals.
Yeah. It is. It's crazy expensive. I do want to look into that app of like tracking as you're shopping.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. It sounds stressful too. I think right now what I do is I just go and I get what I need to get and then I'll deal with the price stuff when I get to the register.
Yeah. In all my free time,
it means that I'll just pay it and then cry.
Yeah. In all my free time, I want to get on Anthropic and use Claude to try to make that app that combines all of them.
Every single word you just said, I don't know.
Ask your husband.
Okay.
So, anyways, moving on. I think this one will be interesting because, and I'm not making light of it because it's with the cold weather we've had on the East Coast. I know everybody was complaining about their December electric bill.
It's always terrible.
Do you remember what you guys budget?
I don't, but I remember it really shocked Toby.
Courtney, do you remember what it was?
I remember it was like over 400 for like the December.
Yeah.
Over 400. I'm going to go with 500.
I think you budgeted less. Copilot claims that you said $150.
$150
per month.
I think that's what Toby guessed.
No, Toby guessed 80.
He guessed a really low number.
Yeah.
Oh, he guessed way too low.
Anyways.
Well, I will say, life hack: buy a house that has like a fireplace, like a wood burning fireplace. Because since our winter storms, we've been doing. And by we, I do mean Dustin has been going out into the cold to get the wood from our woodshed and then coming inside and building said fire. But I have been sitting next to the fire becoming warm. And so, but it's nice because it's got like a blower on it and then like it.
And heat rises.
Into
the bedrooms.
Well, unless we put our children to bed and close their doors.
Yeah.
Then the hallway gets very hot and our children are freezing.
Yes.
I went to bed the other night and I went to go check on the kids before I went to bed. So I opened their doors and I was like, oh, it is an ice box in here. So I just like left their doors open so the heat could get in. But anyway, yeah.
Your mother likes to claim that you sleep better in a cold room.
My husband claims the same thing.
Yeah, and I disagree.
They're silly.
I think 70 is about perfect. She thinks 60 is good. So
you know how I sleep really good is when I'm doing this.
Yeah, exactly. You burn more calories that way.
No, I guess blah 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 sleep hygiene quality stuff. Maybe it is actually better for you to sleep in the cold, but my toesies don't like it.
We got finally part of our empty nest edition, the old people bed, where they're a split
the old people
king.
bed. Definitely not the you're pregnant with your second child bed. Go on.
Well, ours is split.
Ours is also split.
Is it really?
Yeah, we just didn't get the twin mattresses because I was like, what am I going to do? Be up here and you be down there? No, you're going to suffer and be up here with me.
Well, so ours is completely split. So
nice.
The compromise we made was the air temperature will still be like an ice box, but your mom got me a bed heater. So my temperature could be a bed heater. It's like a mattress pad that heats up.
That's bananas.
It is so nice.
You would have been the person like in the old timey days with like the little pan of coals at your feet. Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
I have.
You know what I'm talking about.
So, where were we going? Oh, electric.
I don't know. Oh, electric. Yeah.
I know what it was.
So many dollars.
Yeah, and so this next month is going to be just shocking. Like, I mean, because December was bad. Like, I think almost double, like 2.5 times about what you budget.
Yeah, my guess is that number also.
And living where we live in Virginia, we both have AC and heating. So you kind of get, you might have the fall and the spring where your electric bill drops.
Yeah.
But it's high all the time. Like you have these big spikes.
It's
so if
expensive to live.
If we have a heat wave, electric's going to be higher.
Yeah.
But your mom was telling us last night, and I don't know what, like we use Dominion. Every state has a different power company that they use.
Yeah.
What some of them do, like in Tucson, they now do what's called level billing, where is if your house has been around for 2 years, they can take the average of the last 2 years' bills and divide that out, and they just have you pay the same every month. So your budget's the same. Oh. And then when the year is up, they look back at your usage and they're like, okay, well, this year, here's your new monthly amount.
That's interesting. Are there any downsides to that?
I mean, you're giving somebody money for electricity you're not using, so technically you're losing out on interest. But when you're on a budget,
that sounds convenient, yeah.
Because, like I said, everybody was shocked on the East Coast with their bill in December. January, I don't even want to know. Because I was curious, because your mom does our budgeting and pays all the bills. Yeah. And I heard everybody complaining. Mm-hmm. And I honestly have never known how much we pay for electricity. And which I looked. Ours also went up 2.5 times.
Oh my goodness.
Our budget is $400. So take that times 2.5.
That is too many dollars. That is simply too many dollars.
And I was,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
That's like groceries.
Yeah.
For your house.
So, for our house. So anyways, what she said she did was she did her own level billing. Oh, and at first the electric company, she's really smart, very creative. She said, okay, here's what we spent last year on electricity. Mm-hmm. When we were living in Tucson, we knew that May to October, we were air conditioning the house the whole year. True. Or the whole time. Yeah. And so that's when ours spiked. Mm-hmm. And then in the winter months, it would actually kind of go down. But she just said, I'm going to divide that out, because we would get months where we might be budgeting 200, but in Tucson, it'd be 600. Dang. For AC. Yeah. And so she just said, okay, we spent, I'll do easy math. Thank you. We spent $2,400 last year on electricity. Yeah, the easy math. Yeah. I'm going to divide it by 12. So I'm going to just send them $200 every month. So if the bill was $150, she still paid $200. So she would the next month she would have a credit of $50. Ah. And so that credit would build up.
But what if you don't have? Okay, so like let's talk. Like, what if you're the type of person where it's like, I can't pay that extra $50 this month? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, then you got other problems in your budget.
Oh, okay.
I mean, let's think about it. Like, in the 12-month period, we're going to average $200. Yes, some months might be 50 and some months might be 400. Mm-hmm. But we know over this whole year, we need $200 a month on average. So if you have, say, we can't get there that month because, and this is, I forget which episode we did this in season 1, but those like 3-month bills or once a year bills, like car registration, Toby was talking about in your guys' episode, like that's one where you kind of bank every month, just saving aside so that when that month comes around, you're not like, oh my gosh, we owe $500 that we don't have. Yeah. Well, you should have been saving $60 a month for that $500 bill. So unfortunately, the state doesn't let you just pay, hey, I'm going to send you guys $50 every month. So when my bill comes, I'm good.
You just have to do that yourself. Yeah. Okay.
And my math was a little wrong. That would be $600, but close.
I totally caught that math mistake.
So that's a strategy that I know Dominion also lets you do. Because sometimes you don't have a history in that home, or maybe you're new to the state and they won't do level billing with you because you need to build credit with them.
That makes sense.
But you can go ahead and prepay to smooth that out. So I thought that was a really cool strategy, especially like this month is going to be tough for a lot of people. And I'm not sure. I wish Dominion would just do a payment plan and be like, hey, pay this over the next 3 months. Cause
that'd be sweet. Hey, Dominion, do that.
Yeah. Because it's going to be
Dominion
bad.
watches this episode for sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. They're a monopoly. They really need to do some marketing. They're so active on TikTok. Courtney, how much time we got?
You're at 24 minutes.
All right. So
we're killing it.
6 to 20 minutes left.
Nice.
The other one, which happened this morning because heck the diet, it's cold outside. And I just want like sugary food that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time we've recorded, we've gotten a text that was like, hey, anybody want Dunkin'? We're on our way. And so I literally did not have breakfast because I'm like, we're going to get
not Dunkin', I'm drinking. Ugh.
But I'm like, I was kind of counting on Dunkin', and you said, what were you told this morning?
This morning I was getting ready to leave, and Dustin was like, hey, you better make your coffee. We don't have money for you to stop. I said, are you for real? And he was, in fact, for real, obviously. So here I am drinking this dumb drink. I love my coffee from home, to be so clear, but
we have talked about, like, coffee at home is way better and way cheaper, but you can't make donuts at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you'll notice I'm not eating my delightful snack. Okay, we're not all Courtney.
Courtney does not make us donuts all the time either.
Yeah. So
I think it's been like 4 months since Courtney made us donuts, at least.
At least.
What were those little like things you made? Yeah, you haven't made those either. Next recording, Courtney's bringing those in.
Courtney, if you could just stop being pregnant and busy with a toddler and bake for us, that'd be great. She's making us bagels.
Oh,
nice.
Sweet.
Oh, weather pending.
Yeah, weather pending.
All right, so which budget was this?
So
I should have a Dunkin' budget.
I mean, I think
my personal budget, but I should have a Dunkin' budget.
And that's what I was asking because I'm not even going to trust what Copilot said.
That's wise.
Do you guys budget for dining out, or does that just, if we're going to eat out, that comes out of Corryn's money because she's the one who stops at the drive-thru all the time?
Yeah, so it's like if like eating out in the sense of like, hey, I'm going to stop at Dunkin', that's coming from my budget. If Dustin wants anything on the rare occasion that he gets like a chai latte or whatever, yeah, I'll either offer to get it for him. I'm like, hey, I'll get you a drink if you want one. Otherwise, that will be coming from his budget because your girl can't afford it. But if we are doing like a family outing, like we're going to IHOP for dinner or something because my kids are obsessed with IHOP. IHOP is so good. Actually, now I want IHOP for dinner. That's a problem
really
for later. That sounds really good, right? Anyway, that I think we have a separate budget for. We don't eat out as a family very often, for the most part. It's more expensive.
It is, especially now.
Yeah.
Although, like I said, I was shocked by how much we spent for 5 days worth of
I promise
meals.
Eating out is still more expensive.
Yeah, it is. And then, especially with kids. And we did talk about this.
I love buying them a $11 meal for them to eat 4 French fries.
Right. Yeah. And then we talked about in season 1, what we did is we did have a dining out category, but it was not very much money.
Yeah.
And I think they still do it. Maybe Denny's. Maybe you could bring it back if you don't.
Is Denny's still around?
They are in Tucson. I don't know about around here. But we passed the same one we used to go to. I don't know if you remember on Monday nights.
Kids eat free.
Kids eat free. And you got 2 kids meals for every adult entree. Well, thankfully there was 2 adults and 4 kids.
Children, yeah.
And we just said, and then the fine print said drinks not included. So you guys got water, which is funny because
hydrating.
Half of our older kids still only get water at restaurants, and the other half.
What weirdos.
Order.
They're such weirdos.
Yeah.
You know what? I want some sink water things. Pull it from the toilet.
And they drink it.
I know. They're ridiculous.
Or now
She's
they bring their own.
Water right now. When there are other liquids available, please.
But so anyways, that's a strategy because it was nice to just get out of the house and not have to cook and clean up.
Yeah.
Mondays are always a drag anyways. And so it worked out really nice. So if you can find those deals where, kids eat free, it can be like a fun little outing.
Denny's, be here in Virginia, and then
I'm pretty
still
sure they're
do
in
Kids Eat
Virginia.
Free, and then sponsor this video.
There you go. Like, I don't think we've eaten there since then, but it was always like, it brought back memories of seeing that. I'm like, that was kind of a cool thing, because you guys would look forward to it all day. Like, we get to go out to eat and have some food that's probably not very good for you, but
pancakes.
Yeah. So
so much syrup.
Yeah. The other one, that I'm just curious about, because, and we don't see you all the time now like we used to. But you used to be one who would just be like, you know what? I'd like to get out of the house. We're going to drive to Williamsburg and just do something.
Yeah, the library, the park, whatever. Yeah.
Do you look at your budget for fuel, or do you just wait for Dustin to say, hey, we've kind of driven a lot last month. You need to back it down, or has that not been an issue?
I don't think for us anyway that's really been much of an issue. I like with the homeschool kids, we all we've got ourselves a co-op, and we all live fairly close to each other. And so I don't know, we don't really go to Williamsburg very often anymore. The farthest we'll go is like Toano or something for their library, because they've got a really big fun one. But what I'm saying is, like, we all, for the most part, we're going to the same areas, unless there's like a field trip or something far. But for the most part, we only just go to the same areas. So no is the answer.
Okay. The only thing that
car.
When I watched your guys' episode that came up that we used to do, because we would get into those things, was I would try to stop like every Friday anyways to try to keep the gas spending level, because we had a Sequoia back then, and that was, in today's dollars, probably over $120 to fill up. But, back in the aughts,
wow.
It was maybe like $80.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't want to wait till it got to empty. So we would just like top it off to try to keep that level. So that was kind of one tip that I thought of people on a really tight budget, of make a habit of stopping the same day every week. And then you don't get those, oh, we didn't need gas last week. Cool. And then you think you have extra money, and then you need to fill up both cars, and then all of a sudden you're out of money. So that was the only other thing. I think everything else, like insurance, now most places let you pay monthly. That used to be an every 6 month thing, so that was really hard to budget for. But yeah, I thought it was a neat dichotomy between you and Toby, and I think he learned that electricity is a lot.
Yeah.
And we're all about to learn that.
Blew his mind.
Yeah, cold weather is no good, and your tip was get a fireplace.
Just do it. Just get a fireplace.
If your locality allows wood-burning fireplaces.
Yeah.
Because that's hard to find now.
Yeah. I feel like most places just have like electric ones, right?
Gas, yeah.
That's what I said.
Or electric. I mean, I don't know how much it burns, but
I mean, it makes people warm, so.
You also have a gas one.
We do have a gas one, but we don't. So we don't use it. This was like.
I'm triggered to touch that thing now. Ever since that one time I came over.
So.
And I used all of your propane.
Yeah.
On just toasty self.
And so that's what we're sort of could be off the grid if necessary.
Yeah.
In our version of off the grid.
It's definitely that's the high-back version of off the
grid. Yeah, which I mean we're on a well.
Yeah.
So we don't have to rely on city water. We're on a septic, so we don't have to rely on their the city sewer.
Yeah.
We, after our first year in Virginia, where we went through a tropical storm that blew through and knocked out power for like 3 days, and we had to live off of a gas generator. And then worse, a cold snap like we're going through right now, where we didn't have power for 5 days. It's easy to run power to your house when it's like 65 degrees outside, because you don't need heat or air.
Yeah.
It was much harder when it was 0 degrees and you're trying to heat, enough of a room to do that. And so we're like, well, we're going to spend the money on a whole house generator, which runs off of propane. So we don't have gas coming into our house. We have a big propane tank in the ground. And so we do have a propane fireplace.
That's right.
But we're very stingy, especially going into the winter we don't want to use this because somebody was house sitting and thought, you know what, I'm going to have a fire for
Listen,
4 hours every morning.
in my defense, I did think it was just electricity, and I was just kind of like, what's the big deal? It was nice for the vibes. It was nice for my little coffee on the porch.
You saw that fire in there, you're like, that's burning off of electricity.
Oh, it is real fire, isn't it? I'll be honest. I didn't realize it was real. I thought
mean,
it was one of those electric ones. Everyone leave me alone. I'm being bullied. Yeah, let's all think about how Toby doesn't know how to fry.
That's right.
Okay?
He does now. And he can do folded eggs now.
Toby, I'm so proud of you.
But that's for his show on meals and budget saving. But anyways, I don't even know where we were going with that, except if you do have a wood burning fireplace, that can help.
Use it wisely.
If you live in the trees like you guys do, and you hate trees like your husband does, you can chop them down and burn them.
Exactly.
And do that. But the main thing is try to have a plan.
Yeah.
And I think we saw you a family of 4, Toby a newlywed, like obviously different things.
Mm-hmm.
But the earlier you start tracking and spending, the better. And you know, you I think sell yourself short. If you had to do it, you could do your budget.
I think if I had to, but I would be cranky about it.
You would be, but you guys found something that worked for you, and that's something we said in season 1 is find what works for you and your personality, and do that. So. And
for me and my personality, it was marry Dustin.
That's right. I mean, he was a good fit for you.
He is a good fit for me.
So, but I think that's where we should stop today. We probably went over time, but
perfect. Everything is right again, Dad. Now that you're back, we're spending too much time on the podcast.
That's right. So until next time.
Until next time. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, daughter.